Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Hey, I hope everybody is doing good though, man. I hope everybody's blessed. I hope everybody's in a good space mentally. Um, I hope that I'm not scaring anybody. I hope I'm not intimidating anybody. That's not my intentions. Um, I say this truthfully. I say this honestly. I am a good person trying to live a good life. Being sincere. Um, a person with a soul trying to maintain in this matrix. Let me put this down. It'll be easier so that way I'm not holding it. All right? That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to maintain and be a good person in this matrix. Now, I just uploaded a video. It confirmed pretty much everything that I was saying earlier about your Nephilim, about your giants. Now, he gave a great description when he was explaining it. He was saying that the Nephilim, which were the children of the fallen angels, their heights were between 13 to 30 feet tall. Now, these are the giants that predated the flood. These were the giants then, right? They had their own children, right? Over time, they had their own children. Their children was an average height of 7 feet tall to 13 feet tall, right? And then from them, their offspring now, right, is what you have currently, where you have your people that are 7 feet tall, 8 feet tall, 9 feet tall. They don't talk about these people, right? These people are usually hidden. Um, these people are these people exist, but they're not talked about, right? Because they want you to believe that this stuff is not real, that giants are not real. The Bible does not lie. As in the days of Noah, so shall it be in the end. All right? Listen, I want to say this because I know people are scared and intimidated, and you guys are seeing all the things that you guys are seeing in the world right now, right? It is too late to be scared. All you need to do is prepare. Listen, a lot of y'all need to make peace. And I'm not talking to the Nephilim. I'm not talking to the fallen angels, to the children of fallen angels, or to the children of Nephilim, right? Because they are the ones that are carrying the blood, the negative, tainted blood. I can't be negative and I can't be low vibrating because I'm telling you the truth. That's why wickedness is still in the earth. That's why a lot of bad things happen here in this plane. Right? But if you get a chance, check out that video. I think it's very, very good. It confirmed for me everything that I just said. Folks, there are giant doors all over the world in nice buildings. The average height of us people walking around is probably like 5'10". 5'10", right? Anybody that's like 6 feet or up, I hate to tell you the truth, they most likely have Nephilim blood. They're part of the bloodline of fallen angels. All right? I know some of y'all might feel some type of way, but I'm telling you the truth. And I'll be honest with you, take the good with the bad. I know that not everybody is evil, not everybody's wicked, right? But it is what it is. I can't lie to you. I'm not here to lie to you. Feel whatever way you want to feel about it. It is what it is. Listen, no matter what you feel or what you think or what you may say or do, it's not stopping what's coming. I want the world to know that. You understand? So no matter how you feel, my feelings, right? No matter what you say, no matter what you do, it's not stopping what is coming. It's not. It's the truth, man. I didn't want to talk too long because every time I talk, people get scared, and they're probably shadow banning my stuff. They're like, "This guy's supposed to be, he's supposed to be positive," and Lord forgive me. He's supposed to be enlightened. Why is he talking like this? Because I want you to prepare your mind for what is to be, what is coming. Once again, nobody's going to hold your hand in the apocalypse. Nobody's going to be holding your hand in the last days. You have to think for yourself. You got to use discernment. All right? Do not let anybody fool you. I'm gonna be real with y'all. When the C9 thing was going on, I was very, very skeptical. Right? And the only reason why I went through with it, because at the time I had got engaged to what I thought was a human girl, right? But I was fooled. She wasn't human, right? And she helped manipulate me into thinking that me getting that shot was going to be beneficial for us, because she had got it, and then we had made plans for the wedding and honeymoon, all that good stuff, right? And during the time, it was a big thing. I don't even know why. All of a sudden, that stuff nobody talks about it no more. I don't see the 6 feet signs anymore. I see people like very, very close to me when I'm in lines in stores. I hardly see masks anymore. People still cough, people still sneeze. But it's like this is what a reset is. It's like that never happened. Remember I did a video when I said that I don't want old people touching me? For that old man to touch me, that means that he was not going by the C19 protocols. Do you understand? Because then, I remember when it happened, you had to be 6 feet apart from people. When you was online, that person had to be like 6 feet away from you. Unless they were like your spouse or your children. There was no groups. And you actually got space. But when I'm in line now, people are like so close. I'm like, yo, what happened to the C19 stuff? Where is C19? Did C19 disappear? And I was told that it was going to mutate, and it was going to mutate into all these other different viruses, and it's going to get worse and worse and worse. I don't know. But I regret it because I was fooled by my ex-significant other. I regret it. I forgot where I was going with that. Man. Just be careful, folks. Don't let nobody fool you. All right? If they try to introduce this market of beast stuff, don't let them fool you. Think for yourself. Think for yourself. Think for yourself. I think the C19 thing was like a test run for the mark of the beast. I'm going to keep it real. I think the C19 was a test run for the mark of the beast. All right? Folks, don't be scared. Things don't have to play out the way it has to play out. You can fight. You have human rights. Remember that. These Nephilim are not human. These fallen angels are not human. The bloodline of these aliens, they're not human. Yes, they are amongst us. They are amongst us. They kidnap children. They do bad things to people. People go missing. right? You can see a roach from space, but if a child goes missing, you can't find them. If a roach you can find a roach from space, but you can't find these missing kids. You can't find that missing woman. You can't find that missing guy. I was looking at wasn't that movie Sicario? That movie was very entertaining, but it showed me the tunnels. If you look on if you see the movie, there's a lot of underground tunnel stuff, and you know how the underground tunnel stuff. If you know anything about like the mythology about underground cities, and it gets pretty scary, right? But I remember the scene when they was had the gunfight in those tunnels, and it was like multiple tunnels going to different places. So they were in a desert in America, but then it led into Mexico. I'm trying to remember where I was going with that Sicario thing. Man, I'm trying to remember. Man, my brain just went crazy for a second. Sicario. The tunnels, underground tunnels. Man, I didn't want to talk about that. It was the underground tunnels. What was I going to talk about with that, man? It wasn't the drugs. The underground tunnels. Man, I apologize, people. I forgot where I was going to go with that Sicario thing. What was I going to talk about with the Sicario? It slips my mind. I don't know why. I'm sorry. I apologize. But anyway, in the movie though, man, man, what was I going to talk about with the? Gosh, man, I just had a brain fart. I don't know why. Folks, I apologize. But folks, just be careful. Don't let nobody fool you. Don't let nobody fool you. All right, we're going into some scary times. But yes, angels, fallen angels did exist. Nephilim, giants did exist. These things are real. I'm a little disappointed because I don't remember where I was going to go with the Sicario thing. Because I was just watching it not too long ago. Well, some of the scenes. Man, I can't remember what I was going to go with that. I know they had the underground tunnels and the shootout scene. Man, what was the point I was gonna make with that? The drugs. I don't know. I can't remember. But if you remember the plot of the movie, oh girl, yes, that must be what I was gonna go with it. The young lady that was doing the investigating, she was fooled. They were playing her the whole time. They were playing her the whole time. You understand? They were tricking her the whole time. Right? They were using her the whole time. Let me make sure there's no Nephilims in my video. Because Tarnush likes attention. Tarnush has been doing that for years. If you remember my doing videos back in Georgia, when I used to do videos in Georgia, Tarnush, when I was living with Tarnush and Lucifer, and I can tell you guys that now, I was living with Tarnush and Lucifer. Right? Tarnush used to always pop up in my videos. He would come up and say something to me. He would always randomly do something just to get in my videos. That was Tarnush. All right? That was Tarnush. The son of Lucifer, the son of the devil. Right, but she was being played in the movie. They were using her. So folks, at the end of the day, We're being played. Don't let nobody use you. Right? We are being played. I'm not gonna lie to you. People go missing. They can't tell you. They can't tell you where they're at. Right? Oh yeah, I know where I was going with it now. Man, now I know where I was going with the Sicario stuff. In the show or in that movie, there was a satellite drone scene when they was helping the main assassination guy. I can't remember his name. Right? They said that the main guy that his family was killed, so it was like a personal vendetta for him to get revenge on this main cartel guy. They were showing you, this goes back to my missing people stuff. It's very, very weird that people go missing, but they can't find them, but they can do all this high-tech stuff. They were showing you that they had a drone and they were telling him how many people were in the house when he got to the mansion, how many people were in the house as far as like, I don't know, operatives or security guards. I don't know how they even knew that, right? But the technology was based on a drone looking down directly at, or maybe a satellite looking directly down at the property, right? Now let's just say these people had Wi-Fi, right? With the Wi-Fi, if they're looking directly down into your house, they can know exactly where you are in your house based off of the Wi-Fi using that technology. So using that technology, if those people had Wi-Fi in their house, they were looking down and saying to him, listen, this guy is in the patio. This guy's in the courtyard. This guy's in the hallway. Just by using Wi-Fi. Right? And we know that cell phones can ping places. It can tell you your last location. Right? So when people go missing and they tell you that they can't find them, it's for a reason, folks. It's for a reason. I say to you again, vampires, Nephilim, lichens, whatever they are, elves, right? Fallen angels, those are my enemies. These are my enemies. Fire and brimstone is coming. The universal creator does not lie. Nothing is a lie. It is coming to pass. These things are real. The end of the world is real. I've seen it. Y'all think everything is funny. Y'all think everything is a game until it's not. All right? I didn't want to talk too long. Talking longer than I wanted to. But folks, I'm going to be honest with you. Make peace with whomever God or whatever you're into. Make peace. Right? Because there's going to come a time when you don't get the opportunity to do that. Like I said, if they start to gather people up to go into concentration camps, if you don't want to take the mark of the beast, if you don't want to accept Lucifer's ways, right? They might assassinate people. They might put people in firing squads. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. I'll be honest with you. It's going to be terrifying. It's not going to be good. But I say make peace with in whatever it is that you believe in. Make peace. Right? Because the things that I'm telling you, right, realistically, they could have came and got me for. If I don't say this is for entertainment purposes or educational purposes only, they'd be like, oh, this guy's crazy. Let's go get him. Right? People have gotten knocked off for less. I remember back in the days, excuse me, if you were too intelligent as a melanated person, if you were too intelligent, then folks will come get you, man, and they'll come string you up. We're not in those days anymore. We're not in those days anymore, right? There'll be a lynch mob outside, and they have their they have their torches. Let's lynch him. Those days are long gone. All right? Those days are long gone. The Most High runs this. The Most High is in charge. No matter what these people say, what they do, the Most High is in charge. He's the one that runs things. And folks, I'm telling you the truth. I have seen the end. I've seen what is to be. Make peace. Make peace. To the people that are human. The Nephilim, children of Nephilim, fallen angels, vampires, demons, whatever you guys are, you guys know what's coming to you. But people that are human, I'm talking to you right now. If you have any type of humanity in you, make peace with whomever you have to make peace with. All right? Because the end is coming. This is not no joke. This is not me trying to be funny. This is not me looking for attention. This is not me clout chasing. This is real. This is very, very real. The end is coming. All right? I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not joking. This is very, very real, folks. See, these people are not telling you what's going on. Listen, they don't build these multi-dimensional bunkers for no reason. They don't do what they're doing right now for no reason. They wouldn't be scared and acting the way they're acting right now if it wasn't real. Look how things are playing out right now. You don't think this stuff is real? How things are playing out right now in real time. You don't think this stuff is real? Other things that I've said has come to pass. And I've seen it. I'm like, I was even shocked. So why would you think that I'm playing with you now? Why would you think that I'm joking now? Folks, I'm just going to be real with y'all. I want you to know what. Listen, at the end of the day, the devil is a liar. Okay? Believe whatever you want to believe, but I want you to know that. The devil is a liar. All right? I'm done. I talked longer than I wanted to. Giants are real. Even what you know as dinosaurs. Right? Remember, the Bible said that they perverted creatures and hybrids. They were doing all type of stuff. Right? So the giant bones you see, some of that is from that time period as well. Right? Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. All right, peace. Now get up.